This is more than a moment. It's a message. I see the world through a window wide, every story breathing on the other side. Unheard voices waiting on the light. I let them shine, I let them rise. Every step got meaning, every word got soul. I don't rush the truth, I let it unfold. What's lived, what's felt, what's deep inside, I give it space, I give it life. You've been searching for a place to be seen. If your story's bigger than the surface screen, I'm opening my mind, opening my heart, opening my spirit from the very start. Every story matters, every voice is right. Opinionated productions, we bring stories to life. I capture moments they don't slow down for. The beauty in the cracks, the truth in the core. No filters on the feeling, no silence on pain. If it's real, I let it remain. From the quiet rooms to the city streets, every human rhythm got a story to speak. I don't just show it, I honor the sound. What's lived in the dark gets lifted now. Opening my thoughts, let the vision grow. Opening my heart, let the whole world know. Spirit in motion, truth in the light. Opinionated productions, we bring stories to life. This is for the ones who felt invisible, for the moments that felt unforgettable. If you lived it, if you knew it was real, you belong here. I'm Miss Open, open in mind, open in heart, open in spirit. Welcome to Opinionated Production.
Welcome to Opinionated Productions, where we bring stories to life. I am your host, Miss Open, and I'm open in mind, heart, and spirit. So anytime I'm here, come on in. I'm open. Thank everybody for being here tonight. Hello to my new people stopping in. I'm Miss Open once again. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the live tonight. It will be greatly appreciated. Hey, Jessica. Hi, Cowboy. Hey, Warrior. Gabby. Hello. How are you all tonight? Hey, Mel. Katie. Timmy. Y'all, thank you for stopping in. This is the open call mental health check-in. We're doing this every Monday. This is our 4th week, holding strong. We're making sure everybody's mental health is on check and on point. And I've been missing since the last mental health check-in last Monday. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Y'all know Miss Open have to get in them Instacart streets. Yes, I do gig work, y'all. And guess what? Hey, I have a lot of people coming in from Baltimore. Hey, Timmy. I love the Baltimore people. Okay, thank you so much, Sam, for being here tonight. But y'all, so I had a bill that was due today. The bill was $1,025. Y'all, guess what? It was my light bill. Don't ask how my light bill so high. My light bill more than that. We'll talk about that on my Sunday testimonial that I will be giving on how I survived the winter in Detroit with no gas. We're going to talk about it this Sunday. But I had to work up my monties. I had to work hard all week. Luckily, Noodles, y'all, I'm raising a little girl. She's 16. Her name Noodles. Luckily, they were on midwinter break last week. So I was able to get up in the morning and just grind and make what I need and come home and then get up the next day and grind and work hard and kept going. But y'all, I made my goal yesterday. I made $1,300 last week, y'all. I bust my little ass. I was supposed to be making y'all a short about it. I have the information. I might still get the short together. But y'all, I had to bust my little black ass to make sure that me and Noodles can have some lights. And y'all, I did it. I'm proud of myself. So thankful. Thank you so much, Timmy. Oh my gosh, Sam. Well, stick around. I will be opening up the phone lines in just a moment. For those that would like to call in, I will be putting my banner back there. Now, we struggle streamed last Monday. I don't know what was going on. Y'all couldn't see me. You could hear me. I had to keep going in and out. But I think today everything is good. Yes, Warrior Girl. Mel know what I was going through all week. You know, me and Mel stay on the line. And she know what I've been going through this whole time. And when I tell my testimony this Sunday, I'm not going to make a video for it or anything because I don't really have any footage for it. But I will be coming out and opening up about what me and my baby been going through since July, all the way here to February, basically March. I'm going to go ahead and claim March. And we made it through because your girl is a strong, strong survivor. And I've been through worse. But when y'all hear about how and what I had to do to make us get through this thing, we did it. But my mental health today is like flatlined. I'm still physically drained from working last week. I worked 6 days. I worked Monday hardcore, and Monday kicked my ass. I took Tuesday off because Monday kicked my ass. But I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday hardcore. I have not worked 40 hours in a week in 2, 3, 5 years. It's been a long time. But it gave me motivation again. It gave me, hello, Kingsley. Hey, twin. Y'all know I be bad with looking at my comments. We're going to get better. We're going to get better. But at the end of the day, like, I was just so beat, so drained. So I didn't want to, that's why we did not have our open love discussion Thursday or game night Saturday because I was just over the moon, tired, backbeat. Oh yeah, we make it happen, and we are as women, and not even just women. I'm just gonna say individuals that have the willpower, the strength to not be broken. That's one thing about Miss Open. I may bend. I don't even say I fold, but I will not break. I don't know anything. I've been through some tough situations in my life. Growing up in poverty, becoming homeless at 15, becoming homeless again at 23, becoming homeless again at 30, 31, and then homeless again at 36. Or 30, yeah, I think I'm 35 or 36. And it don't break me. Nothing I go through in life don't break me. It might shake me. It might shake me up, might have me worried, but I've learned since last year. It's been a slow process in learning. Hello, music. Music, I got those subs based on I did a great video. I did 3 to 5 great videos on Afeni Muhammad. And Afeni Muhammad is the young lady who unalived her manager here in Michigan. And I made some videos. And before then, I only had like 400 and something subscribers. And out of nowhere, in one day, I gained 1,000 subscribers. So you all can do it too. Just get out here. You got to work hard. You got to be consistent. Because that came after 7 or 8 months of consistency. And I finally did get my subs. And I did get monetized. And I am thankful. Granted, I ain't been making no money, y'all. But that's a whole nother subject. Because I've been making money in my real life. Granted, I am broke today. But I am blessed. And that's gonna be the title of my Sunday testimonial this Sunday, broke but blessed. And I'm just thankful for the strength that God gave me to keep pushing no matter what I go through. And like I was saying with my mental health, it's just flatline because I'm still drained, but I'm on a high as well from being able to make that payment because I had the 2 o'clock today, y'all, to get that payment in. They gave me 10 days. I got myself on this little plan to make sure my lights and stuff was covered. They on the 13th, they give you 10 days to pay a certain amount. And I was like, how am I gonna come up with $1,000 in 10 days? For those that don't know, I have to rent my car every day. So I have to rent my car for $45 a day. And then of course, I don't get food stamps no more. My mental health just spiraled. But I don't get food stamps no more. So of course, gotta feed me in noodles. And of course, y'all know Miss Open have habits. Yes, I be smoking. So I gotta get my cigarettes. I gotta get my weed. And guess what, y'all? I ain't missed a day without smoking no cigarettes or weed. I ain't been hungry a day. I was able to pay the car. I was able to keep the lights on. Y'all, my God don't play by little Miss Open. I promise he don't. That where you say that's right, I say the same thing regardless of, yes, don't break, don't ever break. Thank you, twin. You know what, Kingsley? I don't really remember my dreams too often. Maybe 3 times a year I'll remember a dream. And I know I dream. Like the last dream that I really remember was 3 years ago when my aunt passed away and she was knocking on the window and I drove the car off. That was the last dream that I vividly remember. Now, Kingsley, don't put cats in my chat. I had a kitty cat. His name was Ghetto Kitty. Y'all, my mental health just spiraled again. And Ghetto Kitty been missing since October, so we're assuming that Ghetto Kitty has passed on. And I miss my Ghetto Kitty. And Noodles was telling me today about how she used to choke Ghetto Kitty. She said he was bad, so he'll come in her room and she'll choke him. I said she probably hurt him. Y'all, Noodles probably did something to Ghetto Kitty, y'all. Now she was at school. She was at school when that occurred, and I was at work when he went running away and ain't came back home. But I appreciate y'all for being up in through here and just listening to me vent. Like I don't have much to vent about because I'm blessed, you know. And so remember, when we do open up the phone lines, the mental health check-in is not just about the lows or the flat lines. It's about the positive things that you're going through as well. We're here to uplift one another. We're here to encourage everybody to be the best versions of themselves. And we're just, we're here to just motivate and keep going. And hopefully you all have subscribed to become a traffic jammer with the rest of my lovely traffic jammers here today. But I'm going to pray that my number pops up like it didn't do it last week, but I'm going to put my number back here, change my background, and we going to see. Okay, it is there. But I am going to go ahead and open up the phone lines. I normally don't open it up this early. I normally do 30 minutes of commentary or telling y'all what I've been through. But that's basically all I've been through all week. Working my little butt off. Balancing, making sure Noodles was okay in between me working my little butt off. And so this week, I'm working my butt off again because I'm broke because I had to use every dollar. So I'm going to work my butt off this week. And then by March 1st, I should be right. You forgot about my Ghetto Kitty? How you forget about my Ghetto Kitty? But y'all, the phone lines are now open. 313-605-4167. Mental health call in. If anything you want to open up about, call in. We can discuss it and kick it. And if not, it's okay. You can tell me in the chat. We just want to make sure everybody is okay with their mental health. And like I said, mine is just flatline. Until I heard about Ghetto Kitty and oh Lord, and my food stamps. Y'all, I'm a little mental. I am a mental case. And for those that are stopping in or new here, once again, Miss Open be smoking. And because I got anxiety and I'm addicted because I started smoking when I was a kid. So if you see me with some smoke coming up around me and blowing cigarette smoke in your face, I sincerely apologize. No, I am not working on stopping smoking. I go through too much in my regular day. And if I quit smoking, I'm being in the people place asking for medicines, and I don't need none of that in my life. Okay. But once again, if anybody want to call in, express about what you went through this week, or oh, if you're new here, anything that you've been through this month or earlier in the year, we want to hear about it. We want to help you. I am not a therapist. I'm not trained in this area. I care about people. That's it. I care about the feelings of others, what they're going through. This is not for me to try to give you a psychiatric evaluation or any of that. We're just here to check on one another to make sure that everybody is 100 and doing their best. And I am doing okay. I ain't doing my best because I'm broke, but it's all right because I can get up in the morning, God willing, good health, good strength, and make some money again and keep on rolling the next day. And so that's how I roll. If y'all don't know about Miss Open, I get up as a single mom, get my daughter to school. I hustle in them streets, whether it's rain, sleet, snow, or hail, or sunshine. I get in them Instacart streets. I scrape up my coins, and I survive. Okay, make sure I ain't missing nothing, cause my thing. But thank y'all for being here. Y'all ain't gonna chit chat with me. Y'all ain't what y'all been doing this week. Y'all ain't got no juicy tea. Y'all been in these Instacart streets. Now I do want to let you all know, because y'all know I keep trying. Y'all know my brain. My brain is a creative brain, and I be thinking of all types of stuff to try to get back in this algorithm and get me some money on this app, because that's what I'm on here for, to make some coins from YouTube. So I created, you know how they say words on the streets, um, word from the curb and things like that. I created sounds of the town. So it's gonna be like a little gossip video. I ain't gonna say a gossip, but I'm gonna put out the good news, not news, but little things that I seen. And I started one of my videos last night, and I ain't finished because y'all know my brain and I be tired. But in these videos, it's gonna be just like some juicy stuff that happened throughout the week, all over, whether it's on YouTube, reality TV, whether it's just a celebrity and they did some shit. And so be on the lookout for those. They're not gonna be as consistent as they're supposed to be in the beginning till I get my money right and I can focus and get everything together. But I'm still trying to get me some open inspirational shorts going, trying to get back to my Instacart shorts as well, and putting out sound on the town. So that's going to be our new little thing here at Opinionated Productions, where we bring stories to life, and my brain won't stop creating shit. So yes, YouTube, I want to be here. I know I'm a variety channel. I know you confused about my work, but I want to be here, and I'm trying to find something that's going to keep me on a positive level, because all the heavy news that I used to do used to bring my mental health down. So now I want to keep it on a high and good track. So I say I got to get back to doing more positive stuff, more fun things. And yeah, I know all y'all like tea and gossip and all of that. I'm not really the gossip girl, but I'm gonna turn into one, because y'all know I'm not really the one to sit there and talk about people I'm not a reaction channel. So I don't even know how to really react to some of this stuff, but I'm just gonna talk like I normally talk in my videos. It'll be similar to those that come from the street sector. It'll be similar to the news that I did with the street sector stuff, but it'll be with celebrities and a couple of people that we may know on YouTube. Yeah, it's gonna be like reactions, twin. And I'm really not a reaction channel because I'm not good at finding flaws in others. But I am funny to an extent, so that's what I've been trying to find, the things that can bring out who I am and my personality. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, like, it's a content creator named Bonnie Blue. So she's gonna be in my first one, which even though her little stuff happened 4 or 5 days ago, some of y'all don't know about it. And I ain't gonna tell y'all, go research Bonnie Blue. Y'all, Bonnie Blue done show her little butt. And then of course I got some Blueface news. I got some NBA young boy. I ain't gonna call it news, but some tea or whatever. I'm gonna say sounds. I got sounds because since I'm calling it sound on the town. So I'm trying to get that organized and trying to be more consistent out here. And I really was sad that I had to miss Thursday and Saturday, because I have been being live Monday, Thursday, Saturday, if no other days. But it was important that I got that money to make sure that me and Noodles had some bills paid, and I made it happen. And so now I think I'm caught up with everything else. Of course, y'all know the first coming, but I got that covered. Other little things coming. So I'm just trying to get myself on a schedule where I can create content. I can be a mother. I can be a worker, and I can have a little me time too. And speaking of me time, so why after I got off a live on last Monday, y'all remember last Monday we had a special caller call in. Mr. Dr. Frankenstein. Yeah, Dr. Frankenstein calls me after we get off live, and now my mental health inspired all again. Sending me lies once again, y'all. Dr. Frankenstein still want to marry me. He's still gonna be my man, but I ain't heard from him all week, y'all. How you gonna want to be with me and love on me and all this stuff, and then I don't hear from you? Crazy work. And I'm tired of this man. This the only man, y'all, that I let play on my top, and I don't know why. And I don't like it. Like my best friend told y'all last week, like I cut people off with the quickness. But for some reason, it's something about that man that I won't even cut off. I just let him treat me the way he wants to. I don't even know what that is. Gabagoo. What is gabagoo? Witch doctor. You a witch doctor. You gotta. We don't do witch doctors around here. We believe in the Holy Spirit, the Father of the universe, and all of that. We don't do Oh, deli meat. Why would you want me to eat deli meat? Why would you want me to eat deli meat on live? As you can see, I barely damn eat. Yeah, I probably lost 5 pounds last week. That's what I was telling Mel. Like I worked my butt off, barely ate. Like I would just get up, get myself together, and hit the streets. Maybe if I had time around 1 or 2, I'll get a bullshit McDonald's. Well, go ahead and start dropping your super sticker. You can see my Cash App is right there up under my picture. Well, my video. It says ramp $ramp for life. Go ahead and pay. I got some ham in there. Send the money. I'll start eating the ham. I ain't hungry. But you gotta pay. Don't send no funky dollar. I don't do much for a dollar. I'm a single lady. I work hard. I work hard for my money. So if you want me to do something strange for a little bit of change, the change got to be worth it. Okay. It really do. But let's get back to talking about how Dr. Frankenstein just keep playing with me, y'all. And I don't know what to do about it. Because we're both the same people in a way. I'm not going to reach back out to him and be like, why you ain't called me all week and you said you... I don't move that way. But I know if I don't reach out to him, because he made the last interaction, that we're not going to move forward. But we had good conversation in that time that we were on the phone and talking about future things that we could do in XYZ. But how's there going to be a future if you ain't present? Somebody tell me how I'm going to have a future with this person and you're not present today. Crazy work. And then y'all remember he was on them. You stop. I know. Once we had a conversation, I understand why he had stopped. We stopped talking for a hot second. But then you go on this dating line. You go on the date apps. What is you on a dating app for? Which that we're still going to talk about that this Thursday. Now the story I have is about 2-3 weeks old at this point, but I didn't get to go live this Thursday about it. So we're going to talk about the dangers of dating online. And it's a good story or whatever. I'm going to share that story about what happened with this particular young lady and gentleman who was trying to date online. And then once again, I will open up the phone lines that night and see what's going on. But yes, twin, I don't know what that man got going on and why he be playing on me And you know how you was talking about your friend got you, got you hooked. I think he got me wrapped around his finger, and he might sort of do, but I don't even know why. I ain't never let nobody wrap me around no finger. I do the wrapping and unwrapping and throwing away. Yeah, once again, I'm sorry. I do be smoking. You think I should text and say hi? That take a lot for me, twin. That takes a lot for me to reach out to people. And it's not even just men in general. I ain't talked to my mama in gotta be about 2 months by now. Y'all know me and my mom got into it about other family members' business that wasn't even our business. Thank you so much, nobody, somebody. Oh, so you nobody, somebody. I appreciate you. But I ain't even talked to my mama. I ain't even text my mama hi. How I'm gonna text that man hi? And you probably watching right now. Hey, how you doing? Where you at? Why you ain't called me? Tell me what's tea. Tell me what's good. And I see a few people coming in and out. You never been here before. I'm Miss Open. It's the open call tonight. Mental health checking in. We're just checking on each other, making sure everybody's okay. The phone lines are open. 313-605-4167. But girl, I gotta figure something out with that man. And I'm gonna work on that eventually. Like that's not my main priority. Y'all know my main priority is noodles. And now this is something else, y'all. Let me tell y'all what else happened this week. So I didn't check my email for a few days or whatever. Check my email, and then it was something that said ADT. I'm like, what the fuck is ADT? So I click on it, and it was saying that my baby address is not lining up with the school, which I know this, y'all. And they saying they want some paperwork and documentation, or Noodles won't be able to go to that school next year. And that got me stressed out because she's been with these same kids from second grade, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. How y'all gonna pull my baby out the last 2 years of her school? If she transferred to a new school, they might not accommodate her IEP. My baby has one IEP for reading. They might not accommodate her summer school. She got a couple of classes she got to make up in summer school. And I just feel like they're gonna put me and my baby at a risk of failure. And I don't like that. So y'all, I gotta reach out to my ex. He's no longer even in that district, but his daughter still goes to the district. And that's how we was able to stick around. But I'm gonna have to reach out to my ex through email because I don't want to call his phone number because he's married now, and see how he can help me keep Noodles in that school system. Because if not, and I have to put my baby in Detroit public schools, y'all, Noodles ain't equipped. She's not cultured enough. She's too sensitive. And y'all know these kids in Detroit are rough. These kids are rough. So I don't know what I'm going to do. What you say? He reached out to you, so you should send something simple. So what about some little googly eyes? That'll work. No worries, but just some eyes peeping in like, nigga, what the fuck you at? What had happened? I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah, it's sad, twin. I just hope that they can keep my baby in that school, and if not, I'm gonna be forced to have to pay some $2,000 rent that I really can't afford, y'all. But I'm gonna have to find a way to move into Farmington Hills because we did live there for 2 years or whatever when I was with my ex because we was on his dime and his money. But when we broke up, I had to go to where my budget could afford, and it was Southfield during that time. But I left Southfield, Michigan, and I moved over because it was a little too expensive. I was paying like 14 something hundred over there. So I came over to Detroit where I was only gonna pay $750 at that time. They'd have moved my rent up to $1,200 now. And I'm like, what the fuck? So therefore, I had to come out $800 or something more dollars to live comfortably in Farmington Hills. And I don't think you say, don't they have, yeah, they have the help for the IEP. Wait, don't they have to, you probably actually have to accommodate it, but I don't know. And that's the whole thing. Like Noodles has this IEP for reading or whatever, and I got to make sure, like, and she's with the social workers. 3,500 True Grizzles, where you at? Yeah, 1,200. I stay in the hood though. That's why it's 1,200. I stay in the hood of Detroit, where the bandos at and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the J's outside, and we might hear some gunshots while we on this live. Oh, you in California? Yeah, that's why. Yeah, and I could not afford California. Now California is one of my dream destinations to live. Um, when I get my money right, when I get my kid grown, I would definitely love to move to California. But if I got to pay $3,500 for rent, but of course, if you, those that don't know, once I get Noodles off and on to her adult life, I plan to do van life slash RV life. Not I can't stand a little baby van, but something big that I can move around in. And so I can definitely do California if I'm staying in my van. Just drive my 46 hours on across the country, and I can definitely do California, but not $3,500 a month. You say not you say not to say they need it, but they don't have low income. Nope. I didn't check all types of stuff. No low income. They got a couple of senior homes. Of course, I'm old, but I ain't no senior citizen yet. But Farmington Hills is more of a upscale suburb. And the only reason we was afforded to live there was because my ex had upstanding money. My poor black ghetto Instacart gig working self could not. But that's my whole thing. I'm gonna twin. We're gonna skate through. I do know they're gonna start asking us to register our children for the next year. I'm gonna fill out the stuff, and when they reach out to me, I'm going to the board, the little board of education people, and I'm crying to real black people tears. I'm gonna let them know my real situation. I stay in the hood of Detroit. My child has social anxiety. She really don't, but we gonna say she do. She got social anxiety. She has an IEP. She got some summer school. She can't leave this school. She got to stay here so she can graduate with her peers that she has been with since she was 7 years old. My baby be 17 this year. She's been with these kids 10 years. Why move her somewhere for 2 years with some kids she don't know, some trouble it could cause? Because you know how, like, granted, kids are susceptible to change more so than adults, but like, you just know your kid, and I know my kid. I know that my kid is not good with change like other children. She likes to be in a structured type of thing. Like, she likes to know what she's doing every day. And granted, she don't like them kids. She has made some good friends at that school. But luckily, not luckily, but one of her other friends got the same message. Because she stay in Detroit too. This is one of her good little friends. And the little friend got the same last name as us. So if her mama get to keep her baby in that school, I'm gonna reach out to her and figure out what she did or whatever, because both our kids need to be at that school. They do not need to be in Detroit. You say unless she can talk and make friends quickly, yeah, it wouldn't be good. And she actually, my baby's very sociable, but I'm gonna tell them she got social anxiety. But Noodle, the thing is, like, she's not equipped. My baby's 5'8", 200 pounds, beautiful, like light skin, beautiful, and I keep her hair done. You know, I keep her up to par. And Detroit, the girls will be jealous. My baby be coming home with braids pulled, a shoe missing, book bag snatched. Like, they already stole her phone over here in Farmington Hills. And like, she let people do stuff there. She's a gentle giant. Well, I'm small but mighty. Like I'm David and she Goliath. But I'm running through some people. I don't care. You're not gonna bully me. You're not taking nothing from me. But she's that kind that will, buckle down to some folk. And I don't like that. But she say I'm too aggressive, because I would run up on some kids, and I don't have time to be on the news from getting jumped by 5 little Detroit bitches. Excuse my French. Yes, because these little kids out here disrespectful. But messing with my baby, I'll take that little ass whooping. I'll jump on some folks, and they'll be having to go get their mama, daddy, sister, cousin, and all that good stuff. And it's just me and my baby. We don't have family here. We don't have, no. I ain't got no man. Cause my man keep treating me bad. Well, he ain't my man anyway. But at the end of the day, my baby she ain't ready for no Detroit stuff. Like, we just live in Detroit. I do shit in Detroit. but she does everything in Farmington Hills. Like on March 28th, she got invited to a sneaker ball. One of her friends is turning 16 and she's having a sneaker ball birthday party. And so this is the type of stuff, like last year, this same little girl had a party bus. But she gets invited to all these big parties and these little mansion house parties and stuff. And she'll be in a whole culture shock. If she move her, and she got to go down here to where the Temptations went to school. And then she get invited to a basement party and everybody pulling out blunts and weed and freaking condoms. And my baby down there looking crazy. Yeah, she know about weed though. You know, her mama be smoking. But she'll be them not the type of party she used to. You know, she ain't used to no basement hood party. That was my style back in the day. Take me to the trailer park and I'ma have the time of my life. But she ain't ready for that stuff. Mm-mm. But I appreciate y'all. Yeah, she likes routine. She likes to know what's going on. And I like to, but that she gets that part from me. Like I like structure. I'm a Virgo, so I like that organization, that structure. I like to know what's up. Like I don't like I like surprises in certain ways, but not with things like this. Don't surprise me with some bullshit like that. But luckily they gave me time to come up with some stuff. I'm gonna come up with something. She got a few friends that do stay in the area that I might can link up with a parent and say, hey, can you say that my baby just living here with y'all? Because if not, I would have to change my ID to somebody else's address, and I have to go through a whole bunch of stuff and illegal stuff at that. And I'm done with the illegal shit. I ain't did nothing illegal. Well, I was about to lie, but I ain't done nothing majorly illegal in a long time. Okay, or whatever. And I'm not trying to get caught up with the school system. Yeah, that sneaker ball party gonna be fun. So depending on how Noodles do this next couple of weeks, is gonna determine if I buy her a new dress or not. She got a couple of little, like she went to homecoming in ninth grade and 10th grade. And then she got a couple of little dresses already. So I'm thinking we'll use one of the dresses you got already and just buy you some brand new tennis shoes to match, some Nikes or whatever, and get a little pretty little ruffle socks. Hook up. Maybe I can use their address because this particular mom really loves Noodles. She's known this little girl since she was in second grade. All her friends, basically. She's known everybody since we moved here. We moved here her summer of ending first grade, going into second grade. And she made some good friends along the way. And that's what I'm saying. My ex is another option. Granted, he don't live in Detroit anymore, but he has pulled with the Farmington Hills Police Department because he worked there for 25, 30 years or whatever. And he retired. And I think that's how he's keeping his daughter in the school. So I might have to tell him to tell them that you still my boyfriend and that we live with you and Noodles need to go here. But his daughter go to the other high school in Farmington, not the one Noodles goes to. So it's just a big mess, y'all. You say from a male perspective, make sure your daughter finds a good dude because she thinks, oh yeah, and True, I know you're probably new here. I have another channel. It's called Single Mom, Only Child, Raising Noodles. Haven't put any new content out in about a month, but I am going to get back to it. But my daughter's fatherless, basically. Her dad opted out of her life when she was 10. When she was 10 months. And so from there, I've been trying to build her to be as strong as she can, not to fall for the wrong little boy or whatever, or girl. We don't know what these kids like these days. When we was growing up, you got your boyfriend and a girlfriend and you're going to roll out. Now, she's at a school with the LGBTQ, A, B, C, D, E, F, G people and all types of stuff. So, I don't know. Hello, Stefan. Welcome back. I remember seeing you last week. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But at the end of the day, y'all, I be having a lot going on. Little Miss Open be having so much going on in her little life. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out though. Like, because I need to have it figured out. Because if I go ahead come May, they're gonna start wanting them $1,000 for the band again, for marching band. And if I pay them $1,000 and my baby go to this band camp, and then when school get ready to start, they don't let my baby enter. Remember, I'm a ghetto lady. It's gonna be some where the fuck my $1,000? I want it back. Like I'm gonna be acting up. and y'all better let my baby in this school. Like, it's gonna be some problems. So I have to make sure these next few months I'm getting everything in line on how I can keep her there. But Noodles might not even be getting to be in the marching band this year anyway, if she ain't doing what she's supposed to do. She's steady not doing her schoolwork. She steady don't do no chores. She don't listen to nothing I say do. I can say, Noodles, wash the dishes. I wake up the next morning, the dish is still in the sink. Girl, things like that. Like, she take me, or Noodles take out the bathroom trash. The next day, the bathroom trash still there. Like, simple things. I don't ask Noodles to clean toilets and tubs. I don't ask her to do much. Just wash your dish, move, take out some trash, and not even take the trash outside. I do that part. Like, she's spoiled. So what y'all think has happened with this world? This world's such a mess. Everything going on. The world is a whole hot mess, and I don't know what's going on. I'm just living in it. And like I was telling my best friend today, because so much going on, people taking themselves out and in. I want to be here. That's all I know. I don't care about whatever else going on in this world. If it's not affecting me and Noodles directly, it's out of reach and out of touch to me. I try to be as safe as possible. I just drive her to school. I make my money, and I bring my little black butt home. I don't really be out in them streets until it get hot. And when it get hot, y'all, we going outside. We was outside a little bit last summer, but this summer, because I'm getting my corns right, I'm about to get my body right, y'all. I'm going to eat a little bit more and work out my little fupa, get my body back right. And we outside this summer. And if my man don't want me outside, he better come and scoop me up, because I'm going to be outside doing all types of little things. All types of little things. But I thank y'all for being here, listening to me vent and open up about my mental health and what I have going on in my life. And if you want to call in and talk about anything, call in 313-605-4167. We have been here at Opinionated Productions for 42 minutes and 29 seconds, and I greatly appreciate you all. I truly, truly do. And y'all, give me 1 second, because I don't know why I didn't get my tissue. Get me a paper towel. 1 second. Ugh. And don't be looking at me. But, whew. And I think I'm getting sick. The weather keeps changing here, y'all. Like, we had a warm day, 2 warm days last week. Got up to 52 degrees. And then out of nowhere, thank you. Thank you so much, Truth Grizzly. You have a great night. Be safe and come back and see us. We're here Monday, Thursday, and Saturday for sure, if no other days. But so it was 52 degrees. I want to say that was Tuesday, Wednesday last week or something. But I woke up Sunday morning. It was snow. Like, all our snow had melted from the little blizzard and stuff. Wake up Sunday morning, and girls and guy, I was mad as hell. Snow was back out there, and we had a wind advisory on Saturday. And so now, y'all, I think I'm getting sick, and I cannot afford to get sick. I cannot afford to get sick. But yes, I appreciate you subscribing, True Grizzly. Come back and hang out with us. We don't be doing much of nothing. We some good people around here. Me and my traffic jammers, we just be kicking it, chilling, minding our business. But obviously ain't nobody calling in. Y'all ain't got no mental health stuff. So we ain't gonna stick around too long tonight. I don't know where Mel is. I hope she's okay. She was in here earlier. She was one of the first people that came in and spoke, her and Warrior, and they disappeared. It might be some, y'all like to be in the drama and see the tea. It might be some tea going on or something. I don't know. But she'll be around. I'll check on her after the live. But she's somewhere around in these YouTube streets. Because I do know another content creator. As soon as I went live, I seen her notification come up and said that she was live or whatever. And somebody been messing with her. So I got to go be nosy and catch her replay when I get up off of here. Well, she might still be live when I get off here, but I'll wait till the replay. And speaking of replay, y'all know I be everywhere. but it's this one content creator that I love, that I be at, and that's KRN. And I was so mad yesterday because I was working in them streets. And y'all know my phone raggedy and it won't hold no charge. And he held a 7-hour live that was with call, commentary, call-ins, panels, all types of stuff. And I missed it. So I called myself watching the replay today. I ain't got nowhere but to an hour and 30-minute mark, I want to say. So I got to watch a little bit of that tonight, and then I'm gonna try to watch the rest of it while I work tomorrow if my phone act right. But I got to catch up before, because people like to put their stuff on memberships and private it and all that stuff. And speaking of memberships, y'all, I have them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I'm still working my channel all the way through. I'm not, seasoned with this YouTube stuff yet, but I do want to start getting my memberships up and popping and going and finding some things to put in there for y'all. So, because I don't even know how to hold the membership live. I don't even know how to make a post just for members only, which I only got 2 or 3 members anyway. So ain't no need, but I need to be practicing for when I do gain some members, when I do get some content for you all and everything. So we got to get it together, honey. We got to get it together, and we got to start bringing some stories to life. Like I said, for those that keep coming in and out, I will be back here Sunday giving a testimony called Broke But Blessed. And I'll explain everything. I'm not going to post a video, but I will have some footage that I will be showing throughout my testimony on the live stream to show y'all some little things that, had happened to me from July. Actually, it's been going on all year, all 2025. 2025 was a hard year for me. One of the hardest years I've had since 2020, since the pandemic, I want to say. It was, a couple of other years was, a little bit, but 2025 was rough and tough. But I made it through. And I've been being persistent in 2026 on bettering my life, bettering my, my everything and stuff. And I've been doing well. So I'm just hopeful that a change is going to come and I'll be able to do what I need to do. I know I need to get a power bank. I really do. You done told me this about 3 times, twin, I think. Every time I say something about that, my phone be dying and doing crazy stuff. You tell me, and I had one, but to be honest, I think I left it in one of my cars that broke. Y'all know I had 3-4 cars in the last 3-4 years, and they kept breaking on me. And I think I ended up leaving it in one of them cars, because I was just leaving cars on the side of the road, 2024 and 25. Just dropping them off and not dropping them, but they broke down. I left it, got in a rental car, and kept going. I ain't never looked back, which was a bad mistake, because I got one on my credit now. And I ain't never had a repossession on my credit. And it's not because it was a repossession. It was just because of the fact that I stopped paying because the car broke down. And I didn't follow through. Didn't do my adult business the way I was supposed to. But it's okay. Because one thing Ms. Open does know is how to fix some credit. It's been a minute, but I was talking to one of my other best friends yesterday. That was yesterday. And she was saying how low her credit was. And I was telling her how low mine done got. But I let her know at least by the end of this year, I will be back up to my 650 minimum. Because y'all, I done let my credit score. When I say dip, it's embarrassing. I don't even know. I stopped checking about 6 months ago. Once I seen that 500, I said, oh, hell no. Because I hadn't had a 500 since 2020. No, 2018. I had got up to almost 7 something in 2020 and 21. And I was working hard, doing good with my credit, y'all. Had me some good credit cards, and then them cars started breaking. And it just sent my shit everywhere. Yeah, okay, for 25, I need to Google and find out where to get me one. And I don't want to order nothing online. I need to just purchase one tomorrow or, real soon. Because the way I've been having to keep my phone charged, y'all, I got a small little ring light back here. I've been having to keep it on there, put a little piece, but y'all, it's some ghetto work. The same way I be struggle streaming, I be struggle working on, y'all. My phone damn near died 3 times yesterday because I was outside working from 7:30 that morning to basically 7:30 last night. And I ain't gonna say I worked the whole time because we said I worked 9 hours yesterday, but I ain't worked 9 hours in one day in a long time. Now I've probably been outside for 9 hours, and it might put in 4 hours worth of work and sat for five because the orders was bullshit. But to consistently work, like I picked up my first order, as soon as I dropped it off, I'm looking another good order would come up. I'll pick it up. Like I didn't wait any yesterday, and I be enjoying my wait sometimes because I get to smoke my cigarettes or hit my little blunt or just chill. You said I love the testimonies too. You know what, twin? I was doing that. I used to do Money Mondays, and I had one person. I have two people. Um, and I was educating about credit, cryptos, and stocks. And that's something me and Dr. Frankenstein was talking about on Monday when we were talking. Because stocks and crypto is his thing, and we were doing Money Mondays together. Like we even made a song. Mike sat there and wrote his part and did a rap part, and then I wrote my part and had Suno sing it or whatever. Not even wasn't even Suno; it was my other app that I was using back then. But I had them sing it out for me, and we made a Money Monday song called Legacy Gold. And I did it for about 3 or 4 weeks, and I noticed it wasn't a hit. Y'all know one thing about Miss Open: if it don't hit, we move on to the next thing. If it don't hit, we move on to the next thing. And it didn't hit, but I was letting him know maybe we need to start it back, but in a class form where you have to pay a X amount of dollars, not nothing expensive. Because one thing, at least with the stocks and crypto, I'm not good with right now. I'm great with telling people how to do credit, but I can't fix your credit for you right now because that takes work, and I don't have the dedication to help anyone else right now. But I can offer tell you what to do, give you the skills. Like it's even in some of my old videos. Oh, I think I put out those on membership though. But in a few of those old videos, like I was every Monday, I was making sure that I would give a credit tip. And on Tuesday, it was Tasty Tuesday. I would give a recipe. I forgot what Wednesday was, but I had something for every day of the week. And I was, putting them in my little videos, trying to encourage people. But what I learned about this good old app, people just like this app for drama and bullshit. They don't want it for education purposes. They don't want it for growth or positivity. They want it for the bullshit. Because I'm quite sure, like, I have 6 people here right now. But if I was sitting here cussing and talking some shit about somebody and rah, 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 I'll have 60 people, if not 600, because people love drama. But one thing is open, it's drama filled. I'm a realist. I'm going to keep it real. But I like to be positive. I'm on a growing, I'm ascending. Y'all can descend all y'all want. I'm ascending. What you say you can't have nobody scared? Don't be scary, twin. Girl, I be outside like at 2 a.m. at my hood stove cussing out the J's. The fuck? No, go get a job, motherfucker. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling you to get a job. But like I'm not really fearful of much, but the shit I ain't supposed to be scared of, like a worm or a rat. Like why the fuck am I scared of a worm or a rat? But I'll run up on a big ass polar bear and smack his ass. Crazy work. Crazy work. But that's just how my mental health and my brain operates. That's just how it do. Mm-mm. But I thank y'all. I'm sorry, I did not finish that other cigarette. I was just a little piece, so I am about to smoke my cigarette. Yes, I smoke in my home. Yes, I have a kid in my home. She damn near grown. I keep it sprayed up and cleaned and stuff, but y'all, my nerves be bad. My ADHD be spiraling. You say you like it for the BS and the education, but it's definitely true. Like I noticed that for sure when I was when I did a week worth of drama in October. People was all over. Ooh, Miss Open. I was getting cash apps out the ass. Like all types of stuff was going on because I was doing drama. Now that I'm just being back to regular Miss Open, chilling, doing what she came out doing in the beginning, crickets, ghost, all that. But I'm fine with that, because one thing I'm not selling myself short for no, because I thought about it a time or two. I was like, hey, let me see who I can cuss out and I can get me a good ass YouTube check. But then I was like, no, that's going against my principles, my morals, and my integrity. And one thing I'm not is fake. So I'm not gonna be sitting up here coming up with no fake plays and beef just to make some coins. No, I would get my ass up in the morning and work out here in these streets and get the coins I've been making all my life. And then eventually, when it's my time to shine on this app, I will shine on this app because I am shine worthy. Pretty, personality, poise. Yep, that's me. Don't talk about I was smoking so I ain't got poise. Yes, I do. Ghetto, little ratchet, little hood, but I still got poise, class, education, and I think I am I'm an asset to the app. I bring substance. I bring something great here. People just have to want it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody don't want greatness. Everybody don't want to, elevate. Some people enjoy being where they are. Some people enjoy being stuck. Some people enjoy just comfortability and flatlining. And I don't move that way. If it's not elevating me, like if I can't appreciate it, I don't want it. Like I don't want anything that's going to depreciate my value. And I believe me coming out here as a 42-year-old grown woman, starting shit, talking shit, being not about shit on this app, it's not worth my time. I'll be happy with my 4, 3, 6, 2 people, chill, hold my conversations, and grow organically, even if it's a small little bit of growth at a time. Just being who I really am. Who I really am is just open, down to earth, and chill. Now I will get in some ass, but it has to be warranted. And if it ain't warranted, or if it ain't my business, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Mm-mm. Thank you so much, Twin. And you have been definitely a day one traffic jammer, and I appreciate your support and rocking out with me and holding it down with me. Even the days when you fall asleep, because I know what you be going through and you be tired. But I really appreciate you. I really do. And I appreciate everybody that stopped through, say hey, subscribe, do whatever they got to do with Miss Open. I appreciate y'all. Real talk. Real talk. But like once again, I'm gonna continue to always let y'all know I am not everybody's cup of tea. I'm a refreshing glass of water. And water is pure and it cleanses you. So that's what I'm here to do. I might bring you a little tea. Because remember, we're gonna start Sound on the Town. And I'm gonna get it together and get a flow going where hopefully that'll pop. Because I'm gonna keep trying things until YouTube recognize that she wanna be here and get my stuff back in the algorithm. Oh, it's okay, Mel. We about to get out of here in a minute. We ain't had no phone calls come in. We've already been here for 58 minutes and 3 seconds. And y'all know after an hour, if nothing ain't shaking and moving, I'm a deuce it. And I can probably, because I did want to make that short, because the short would help go with my testimony on Sunday. Now, I'm not sure what time I'm going to do that testimony Sunday. I'm going to work that out. And so I'm thinking I might not do a game night Saturday because I do have to put some work in out here in these streets to get my money right. But I will be here Thursday. So after today, if y'all don't see me any other day, I will be back Thursday so we can finally do an open love discussion on the dangers of online dating. And dating, and then I'm putting online in quotation marks because it's dangerous than dating all around. But online is even worse. But I got a story behind it from it's a little news story, but it ain't no news story that's gonna send my mental health nowhere. And then I'll be back Sunday with this testimony because like I'm just like God don't play about me. I promise y'all. And like from day one when this situation happened, like Mike knew what was going on, and Mike was trying to help me out of my situation, and I denied help. I refused help, to be honest. Not even denied it. I refused it and told him, "Oh hell no!" And I'm gonna tell y'all all about it. I just got to make sure I take my notes and remember everything chronologically and how it happened, and go through my phone because I got pictures and stuff. And I'm gonna make sure I give a nice testimony about broke but blessed. You say I have to wake up 3 days a yes. I know. Yeah, I try to keep it peaceful over here, twin. Like, if somebody fuck with me, it won't be so peaceful. But ain't nobody messing with me, and I'm not out here messing with nobody. And as long as that's not going on, I'm good. I'm chilling. Like, it is what it is. But I do want to create videos and content because I actually love it and enjoy making videos. But my phones, like even the call in phone, ghetto, slow, raggedy. This phone, I think I'm just gonna give this phone to Noodles and get me a better phone because somebody stole her phone from school. So she's been using the iPad that Miss Brown brought her. Thank you, Miss Brown. We truly appreciate it. Which today, like my baby get out of school at 2:40. I called the order at 2:05. I could not refuse that order because I needed that money. It was a decent money. And but it was going the total opposite direction. And I was trying to text Noodles and I was like, oh shit, the phone. Cause I still been paying her phone bill even though the phone ain't around. So I text the iPad, I'm calling the iPad, doing all this stuff, no answer. And then when I finally get there, 30 minutes late, basically. Luckily, the school let them stay on the inside and stuff. I ain't had my baby outside in the cold. And when she came out, she's like, oh, I didn't even look at my iPad. And girl, you got to check that. But, you know, so I can stay in communication. So I definitely got to get my baby a new phone. Definitely got to get that in the works, y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and close the phone lines. We didn't get a call tonight. I'm going to close the phone lines. Let me put my normal thing back there. But it's okay. Hopefully, everybody's mental health is doing well, is doing okay. Because mine is going to be a lot better now that I got one big load off. And I've been trying not to let my mental health spiral anyway. I've been just trying to have faith, put my work in, don't worry. And it's been helping. It's really been helping because a couple of years ago, what I've been going through since July, it wouldn't have broke me, but it would have frazzled me, stressed me beyond reach, you know, had me thinking all types of craziness and stuff. And now, but this time around, because I've grown, I've worked on me, I made it through like a warrior that I am. What warrior at? Shout out to Warrior. I know you probably still back there laid down, chilling, drinking that Four Loco. Put that Loco down, girl. I still can't believe you really said you drank Four Loco. That's funny. But thank y'all, because I think we're gonna actually get out of here. We've been here 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 39 seconds. And I appreciate y'all. Oh, you've been crying all day. I haven't closed the phone lines. I'll open it back up for you if you need to call and talk about it, or you just want to get through it, you know, silently on your own. But I hope your day gets better and wipe them tears. I know what you're going through and what you're crying about and stuff. Wipe them tears. You're strong. You're gonna get through it all. You're gonna get through it all. And that's something. I don't know when the last time I actually cried. Like, I cry every day over bullshit though. I was watching RuPaul Drag Race, y'all. Why was I tearing up? Ain't nothing to cry about on RuPaul Drag Race. They was just giving the critique on somebody. Here I go. The fuck I'm crying for? It's RuPaul Drag Race. But like even the stuff I've been going through with my whole life, I ain't cried one tear. But here go, I'm watching RuPaul Drag Race. I'm sitting here crying like a baby. Okay, you fine. I know you don't probably feel like talking. Get through your week. Next Monday, after everything fall over, if you want to call in and express how you got through your week this week here, let us know. We here for you. We open up. We are open over here. But I ain't got no tears for nothing, to be honest. Like no real stuff. No, I don't have anything to cry about anymore. Because I think I cried all my tears in my 20s and early 30s. Because since about 34, 35, them tears been very low. And they ain't been moving and streaming the way they supposed to. Like, I know how to, and that's because I've retapped into I've never been emotional, but I've retapped into how I react to situations, how I deal with things. Because I used to be a impulsive, hothead, hand thrower. Yep, that's how fast them hands come out at you. You know, I used to be one of them. But I had to, grow into my woman. And once I grew into her, I just learned that not let things affect me, too tough, And when I said I hadn't cried in a while, I did cry about my auntie 2 weeks ago when I was making that video. Now that was some tears I cried. You said wish your very name well every time I get in the shop. Girl, you cry. Girl, that's my crying spot. It's something about the water. Now I ain't gonna lie, like that's just my praying spot. I don't really be crying in there, but that's my praying spot. I get in that shower and me and God just gets to talking and having the time of our life. I don't know why when I get in water I feel closer to him. I don't know if it's weird or not, but I definitely get in the shower and that's when me and God have our best conversations. Or when I'm in the car driving. If I'm in the car driving, like that day when that's how I came back on YouTube. I was driving in my car that day, crying, and I heard God speak to me, and it was a good conversation, and I kept on pushing and going, and here I am back on YouTube, monetized, getting living my okay life. It's not my best life yet, but it's gonna be better. I'm being nosy. I'm trying to see what Noodle's doing in that kitchen. Cause I had got us some y'all, I ain't been cooking. I've been tired. So tonight we ate Panda Express. Last night, what we had that ghetto you buy we fry, and I ain't got no food stamps. Yes, I had to pay cash for the you buy we fry. Make sure you close my curtain. What? What about them? You didn't like it? Okay. I don't know why you felt the need to have to tell me that in my live stream when I told you. I know you over here pointing and doing all that, y'all. I'm raising noodles. Just Miss Open raising noodles. A single mom, only child. Yep, that's us. Like I'm just a smart mouth. I ain't no crybaby twin. Like if I'm crying, move out the way. Hands are gonna go on ya. Please move out my way. I ain't no telling what might get thrown. What it could be hands, it could be a lamp, it can be my kid. Oop. I'm just joking. I cannot pick my baby up and throw her. I wish I could, because boy, she stresses me, but I love her to death. Quit laughing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Warrior. We ain't doing nothing. We ain't have no phone calls. I did close the phone lines. We just been chit-chatting for this 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 28 seconds. Just talking about my ghetto life. Things I went, trying to get Noodles in the right, stay in the school she in. We was talking about how Mike been playing on my top. We ain't talked about much or nothing. But we're going to be getting ready to get out of here soon, because I'm just going to prepare my night, do a little whatever I can, and try to get my brain to shut down. Because y'all know I get up at 5:45 or 6 every morning. Well, I'm supposed to get up at 5:40. My alarm go off at 5:45. The next one go off at 6. And I get up, but we get out of here by 7, get my baby to school and stuff. So I be trying to get sleep, but my brain doesn't shut down. Like even last night, I was so tired from working. Came in, got myself together, ate my food, and I was like, I'm about to crash. I could not crash, y'all. I'm sitting here, brain just going and going and going. So I started taking notes about my sound, my sound on the town. And I fell asleep somewhere, but it had to be about 1 or 2 in the morning, and I was right back up. And I worked all day. You say you didn't. Hello, Randy. I'm about to say Randy. Y'all, I can read Raina. Hello, Raina. How are you? I am Miss Open. Come in. I'm open in mind, heart, and spirit, and so is my traffic jammers. And we appreciate you for stopping in. Please like the live, and if you're interested in who I am and want to find me again, please subscribe to the channel. But now I ain't gonna lie. I know how to cry on the dime. I don't cry too tough, but they tell me that my child can't go to that school, tears will get to falling real fast. You know what I'm saying? I will be in tears, and we're gonna find a way to keep her there. Like I know how to cry, but I just don't be having no need to cry about real life stuff right now. Like I just cry about some TV shit and keep it pushing, because I know whatever I'm going through is just temporary. I know I'm destined for greatness. I know if I continue to put my work in, God will have my back and help everything elevate and keep going. So that's what I do. So I go in there crying my ass off to get what I want. They think you crazy, twin. But sometimes, tears will get you the best. Tears will get you some shit. I'm not good with using my tears for stuff like that. But if I got to keep my kid, for this kid, I will. They can see you on live. Y'all noodles walking around here half dressed, and I got her thinking that y'all can see her. I'm sorry. Nobody can't see you, girl. But you need it. What are you in there doing? And you wait till I go live.
I was asleep.
You should have been woke up and did what you had to do, because I told you not to come home and go to sleep. This is what I be talking about. Noodles want to come home and go to sleep and then wake up at 9, 10 at night and be rumbling through the house, in the kitchen, in here, in the den, getting stuff out the little mini fridge, walking to the front door, going like probably in the basement. What you doing in the basement? But like she like to wake up and just be randomly doing shit. You say I'm a clear lady when it comes to that. Me and Mel was talking about that clear word yesterday, man. Like she was the first person that I ever heard say clear people. And I fell out when I heard her say it. And now, a lot of us have picked up that lingo saying the clear people. But I ain't got too much clear in me. I'm ghetto fabulous. I am black and I'm proud. Can't you tell? Black and I'm proud. Yeah, I don't have too much of them in me. Except for when I need to. I put on my good Becky voice and I will go in a establishment and turn up and get what I need from, being professional. I do know how to be professional, but I just like being me. And I'm not fake, so I'm not going to be coming out here all bougie. Hi, Ja. How are you? I'm Miss Open. Subscribe to the channel. Like the live. But we're not going to be here too much longer, y'all. Just want to, so I'll be fine 1 minute, the next bit. Like, yeah, they probably think you crazy, twin. They probably think you crazy. Like she was just up here laughing and smiling. Who made her mad? Why she crying? Yeah, that ain't in me. Like I'll go from being regular to on 10, and people think I'm crazy. Then when I go from 0 to 100, and it ain't no tears involved. Hand grabbing, bowls popping. That's what be involved with my actions. That's why I try not to get mad. I try not to get outside of myself. Now, according to Noodles, what did she tell me today? That I am not aware how I come off on, to others sometimes. Which I really am aware. Cause she be mad that I be threatening to beat people kids in the grocery store. That I have road rage and be cussing people out on the road. And y'all, yeah. What you got to say?
So you talking about something, I'm gonna call ICE on this person.
I am gonna call ICE, and that's not racist because I said I was gonna call ICE.
You was like, go back to your country. You're driving like a foreigner. Go back to your. I'm gonna call Trump.
I will call Trump and get them their tag number if they don't get the fuck up out my way with that foreign driving. Yes, I will. That don't make me mean. Y'all Noodles Noodles swear that I'm a racist because I'll say I'll call ICE. I just be joking for one. And for two, I'm not a racist. I love all people. One of my greatest best friends is a 60. She's gonna be 61 this year. A 61-year-old Caucasian lady. I've had Mexican friends. I've had all types of friends over time. I am not. You say right shit, not like they care about us. Like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna call ICE, but I be threatening them on the damn road. Get out my fucking way! I will call ICE on you. No, I ain't calling on nobody. I'm just trying to get through this traffic, and y'all in my way. Girl, now that's something I'm not gonna do. If I'm crying about it, I'm crying. I ain't apologizing. I'm not saying I'm sorry. You're gonna deal with these tears or this anger. I have a big problem with apologizing. And y'all, so it's a trend going on Facebook where they say, what's they say? Mystery man. Oh, how did you know today's my birthday? You turned 10. Well, you got to get up out of here. Hey, Allison, happy birthday to you. But this is a grown folk live. This for the older people. We all 40 plus. Thank you so much. But Yeah, if you only 10, I don't have no conversation for a 10-year-old. You can go to my other channel, Raising Noodles. Single mom, only child, Raising Noodles. We ain't been active over there lately, but we're trying to be. I really am. I got 5 videos in my head that ain't came out on, on the platform yet. I actually have a couple of mornings that I recorded us going to school, but one of them got real disrespectful, y'all. Y'all know Noodle starts talking out the side of her neck, and then I start talking out my mouth real loud, and my hands be ready to reach. I kept my hands to myself, but I ain't broke it down yet. Have a good night. Yes, yeah. We try to keep the kids out of here because Miss Open can say anything because I am very open. Okay, and I don't want your mama coming to get me. You have a good night too, sweetie. Hello, Zoo. Zoo by Zuby. Oh, it's Zuby Zuby. Oh, it used to be a TV show called, what was it? Zippity Zooda, Zippity Day. Oh, 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 what a wonderful day. I used to love that little TV show. I was young too, about 6 or 7. Be tearing up Zippity Dooda, Zippity Day. Y'all remember that, or is it just me? And then I seen a big old teddy bear lamb chop the other day in the store. I wanted to get that shit so bad. But I said, I bring lamb chop home. I'll be sitting around here singing lamb chop song all day. This is a song that doesn't end. Because that used to get on my nerves. You say you be scrolling? Oh, thank you, Elijah. Oh, you say Zuby. Okay, you tell it. Okay, hi, Elijah. Welcome. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm Miss Open. Tonight we were holding our open call. It was a mental health check-in. No one called in, so I closed the phone lines. But you all are welcome to come here and just hang out with us anytime. If you subscribe, you will become a traffic jammer. Hence my bootleg traffic light. And we'll appreciate you stopping in and holding conversation with us. We'll be back this Thursday as we hold our open love discussion about the dangers of dating online. And this Sunday, I'll be holding an open testimonial about being broke but blessed. And it's gonna be a decent one, y'all. And I want to try to find a good time. I'm not sure if I should do it before I go to work and do it in the morning, or should I go work and handle my life and come out at nights? Because I do want to see what the daytime algorithm does for me. I never get out in the daytime. The only time I came out in the daytime was when I was fighting in October. And I did that maybe 2 times. I came out in the day acting up. And but I don't be having much time. But Sundays, like if I work, because I'm thinking about not working Saturday, but working Sunday. But I might go ahead and work Saturday and just take Sunday off. And I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. Just take Sunday off, and maybe I can hold a 1-2 o'clock testimonial. Why are you still here? So, oh, okay, y'all being funny. I appreciate y'all scrolling and stopping in, giving me a little interaction. And I don't know where y'all be seeing each other at, Elijah and Zuby. But I hope y'all be safe in these streets on YouTube, because these streets ain't always safe, y'all. Y'all pulled up to a good spot. Safety. This is safe. We travel with care. We travel with care. Nothing is impossible. Mistakes help you learn. That way it's tough. You're tougher if you go this way. We just try to stay positive around here. We don't want none of the smoke. But I did want smoke the other day, y'all. I was having I don't know what made me want to fight that day with people online. I was thinking about typing in a couple of chats. I said, no, let me mind my business. Let me mind my business. But I have been seeing a few of y'all in a couple of chats around being a little messy. But I let y'all live y'all life and do y'all, honey. But I want to go ahead and get out of here. I don't have much more to say. Do you prefer cat? Oh, he's going to first about Zuby. Y'all cannot type cats in my chat. I did not know that I preferred cats over dogs until 2024. Summer 2024, a cute little kitten walked up on my porch. And I was scared of him. He was so cute and little. I sent my baby to come get the kitten. I ran to the store and got a flea collar and flea bath stuff, and we brought the little kitten in. And y'all, the kitten grew up. And then in October, a year and a couple of months after he came to us, he was an indoor outdoor cat, because one day he was inside for 3 or 4 months, and one day we opened the door and he shot out, but then he came back. So I was like, okay, he gonna go in and out. So we was letting him in and out for 6-7 months, but one day we let him out, and Ghetto Kitty did not return. And I've been so sad. We were talking about him earlier today. Like, I really miss Ghetto Kitty. Even though he worked my nerves. He would be crying to do stuff at 3 a.m. I would walk in my kitchen and you on the top of my cabinets up there. Like, why is you way up there? And, little things. But I prefer cats. Not once did I have to clean up any piss. Not once did I have to clean up any boo-boo. Not once did I have to, do anything. He was, from the moment I brought that little kitten in here, he went straight to the litter box. And we ain't have a problem. That's all, because that's why I don't like dogs. Yeah, rest in peace to Ghetto Kitty. It's a couple of shorts on my channel, you all. If y'all want to go see how cute my cat was. I've seen some ugly ass kittens and cats out here. Ghetto Kitty was handsome. And I think somebody stole my baby, to be honest, because he was so cute. But Noodles also had just washed him maybe a week before he ran away, and she didn't put his collar back on his neck, so somebody could have just thought he was just a freebie out there and snatched him. I don't know what happened to him, but when I get my life back together, I'm definitely gonna get me a new kitten. Noodles wants a dog. She can do what she wants in 2 years or 3 or 4, whenever she get her own spot, get her all the dogs she wants. But I'm getting me another kitty cat. But I got to get out of here, y'all. We've been here for 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 7 seconds. I appreciate all of you. This was a mental health check-in. I'm the only one that revealed my mental health tonight, and I don't mind. That's what I'm here for. But we will be back here this Thursday. Open love discussion. Dangers of online dating. We'll be back here Sunday as well for the open testimonial. Broke but blessed. And then we'll be right back on Monday for our weekly Monday open call check-in, making sure everybody's mental health is together. And so, with that being said, I thank you all. I appreciate you all, and I love each and every one of you. Have a blessed night.
Hey, yeah. Before you go, let me say to the traffic jammers rocking with me every time, showing love in the comments, sharing space and light. You turn these moments into something real, and I appreciate the way you feel. You ride the journey, you support the vision. Every click, every share is a clear decision. So we've been here from the start and knew this thank you is for you. If it made you smile, if it made you think, if it hit your spirit quicker than a blink, go on and like it, yeah, subscribe to Opinionated Productions. Got stories for you. If the vibe feels right and the truth shines through, tap in, stay connected. We're building with you. And if you're just finding your way to the channel, welcome to a space that's open and intentional. Every story matters, every voice counts. We rise together, that's what this about. No pressure, just love in the atmosphere. Community growing stronger every year. If you feel at home, then you already know this is where the real ones go. Yeah, like it, love it, subscribe today. Opinionated Productions, leading the way. Traffic jammers, thank you for the ride. Your energy keeps this alive. I miss open. open in heart, open in spirit. Thanks for watching.